I love it. It's a great choice. By the way, the reason we didn't start on time is you. You just kept coming and coming, and they drag out every available chair in the community center. Way to go. I don't like the words obituary, so I just call it Hilary's story. We'll give you some facts and then a little bit of Hilary's story. Hilary Kathleen Welch Blunt, age 30, passed away November 15th, 2013, 12:26 p.m. from a brain hemorrhage following complications from surgery. In lieu of flowers, donations may be sent to a trust fund, which is being set up at Arvest Bank in her honor. Also, funds from Arvest will be set aside to help pay medical bills. All right, Hilary's story. And I love this. You may have already read it, but we're going to do it again. And it's in print, so you can have it to go as well. And so I suspect Michael and Tim kind of collaborated on this. Okay. The Richter scale has no measurement capable of registering the impact of April 10th, 1983, when Hilary burst forth at Jane Phillips Hospital in Bartlesville, Oklahoma. Hilary was obviously a music talent since childhood. And a little known fact that Jim was telling me, I didn't know that Hilary was a drum major. Let's say, is there anything she did not do? For 2 years, and was award-winning. Academia and discipline proved minor obstacles as she conquered Bartlesville High School in 2001 as a National Merit Scholar with a 4.0 GPA and a full ride to college. I didn't do that. At Tulsa University, she reigned with terror of a tyrant over her fellow students as assistant resident director and graduated with an honors degree, summa cum laude, with a Bachelor of Arts in Music and a minor in philosophy. Not to retire, at 22, Hilary began working for Nevis Outreach, playing music professionally for churches and private functions, teaching piano, guitar, flute, and voice lessons, and serving on the boards of numerous nonprofits, including Westside Community Center and the Musical Research Society. She also was an accomplished actress, playing many roles at Theater Bartlesville. My wife Jen and I had the privilege of sharing the stage with Hilary, and she was kind of a big deal. But a brilliant actress, and just so much fun at every rehearsal. And you know, Michael, when you would come and you'd be working on the homework and stuff, and you'd be standing there for somebody who wasn't there, and Hilary was there, just all the laughs and everything. But I don't even tell you, she's just so much fun. But very active at Theater Bartlesville. She was the dynamic conductor of the First Presbyterian Bell Choir. She was an influential member of Toastmasters, and I would say award-winning as well, where she had to be restrained as not to scare off new members with her sesquipedalian sentiments. In honor of Hilary, wait for it, sesquipedalian, given to or characterized by the use of long words. The origin of the word sesquipedalian has Latin roots, sesquipedalis, literally meaning a foot and a half long, from sesqui and ped. So using words that are about a foot and a half long. So that's what we're saying, sesquipedalian. First used in 1656, so my research is in. At the time of her passing, she also served as the executive director of the Bartlesville Allied Arts and Humanities Council. Hilary was active in her own realm. She was a fierce adventurer and left no parts of Pathfinder unfound, nor any playground unplayed. She was the patron saint of lost animals and played foster mom to many a wayward kitten and puppy. Empathy, education, and equality, and apparently alliteration. That was good. Empathy, education, and equality were the capstones of her adult life. These views manifested in political progressivism for human rights, especially for the LGBTQ community. She felt animals were friends, not food, so she lived as a vegetarian for nearly a decade. In her final months, she also began exploring one of her childhood dreams of becoming an author, where she joined Word Keepers and self-published 4 books, so she's an author too. Oh my. So, not all of Hilary's meticulous planning went as calculated, and she ended up doing something something she once swore never to do. In a feat of accomplishment, he still can't believe he pulled off Michael Blunt and Hilary Welch wooed each other, and they began to date in October 2011. Together, they organized a peaceful counter-protest to Westboro Baptist Church, engaged in a heated battle of poetry over ragweed, won a Halloween contest as a pair of pirates, visited numerous state parks, and even braved the Caribbean. Hilary, of course, proposed to Michael on Thanksgiving Day 2012. 4 months ago, they were wed on June 29th. Many of us were there. Hilary readily proclaimed the past 2 years as some of the happiest, most fulfilling, and best times of her young life. Hilary Welch is survived by her immediate family, husband Michael Blunt, her parents Jim and Sue Welch, her in-laws Kent and Julie Blunt, her grandfather Robert Kelly, her grandma-in-law Cheryl Wasland, her siblings Tim and Jeremy Welch, her sister-in-laws Annie Welch and Cassie Blunt, and her brother-in-laws Brandon and Keegan Blunt, and her German Shepherd Ty. She was preceded in death by her grandmother,